a few guys that we work with so that they can also introduce themselves and make their introductory statements. So I would begin with Gilax. Gilax, are we together?
Yes, are you getting me?
Yes, I can get you loud and clear.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Gilax Ngoya. I work with teenagers and youth in this nation at Teens for Christ Africa. We also serve with Victor. Initially a teacher by profession and a leadership consultant. And we also contribute when I'm free with the Saturday Nation. And we love the young people generally. So matters career are very important, and I hope we shall drink from the knowledge of the generals here today. Thank you and welcome.
Great. I don't know whether Cinda is with us. So as I've said that we want to explore careers partly, then we shall create another session to explore more. So a career can be defined in different ways. The first way that I would define a career is that it's a job or a profession that would enable you to make progress and prosper in life. So you realize that high school scholars must know, and of course the people that guide high school scholars must know that one of the ways to attain progress and prosperity in life is by choosing to explore careers. That is what I can say as the first definition of careers. Definition number two, I can say that it is a way of transforming your wishes, aspirations, dreams into reality. So as high school students continue being in high school, they should know that one of the ways they shall transform their wishes, their aspirations, and their dreams to reality is through career. Now, it is important to explore careers and delve deeper into what is happening at the moment. We know that the other day, the Kenya Universities Colleges Central Placement Service just released the records of placements. And in those records of placements, we realized that there was a lot of blame game. The COOPS, the placement board, was blaming schools for poor career guidance. And also schools were blaming the board. And that is why it is important to talk more about careers, because it is something that requires to be addressed at the moment as we speak. Now, it is also high time that schools invest a lot in matters career. As we can see, schools have been concentrating on what I call slashing of bushes instead of cutting the tree. What do I mean by this? We do not really give careers a meticulous focus or a lot of concentration. We see schools, majorly, they only take maybe Form 2s through career, through subject selection, and then Form 4s through selection of varsity courses. Then schools have also adopted career days and career weeks. Like we see what Limuru Girls is doing. Limuru Girls dedicates the whole week to explore careers. But we realize that a lot needs to be done. We should go beyond just subject selection, selection of varsity courses, career days, and career weeks. A lot of concentration is needed. Also, looking at the updates I read in the newspapers last week, whereby Cooks was saying that in over 8,000 schools in the country, only 2,000 schools released or gave out their data on issues to do with selection. That means that it calls for a lot of attention. If schools are doing it, what is the role of parents? If parents are also doing it, what is the role of mentors? And what is the role of people who speak in schools? Like some of the gentlemen that have joined us here, so that we go about this together. So that is why we are here today. And I'm not here to lecture. I'm not here to lecture people, but I'm here so that we share ideas. And that is why you see, apart from our target audience, we also have various speakers that have joined us to give us their ideas and to give us their perspective on matters career. Back to Gilax.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you so much, Victor. One of the things I wanted to say is a very simple yet complicated. Career choices is one of the many significant choices our young people have to make in life. And when it goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Later in life, you see, this week right now I'm in the office, I'm handling a few cases of students who are either one way or the other. They're not very happy about the careers they have been given, the schools they have been called to join, that is the colleges, and things are not very good. And talking to them because this has happened is so hard. And before we began, I was just looking at what makes it difficult. What are some of the difficult things, and what are the myths around careers? And you look at the whole package and you're like, where did we miss it? And going back, I was just asking a teenager before we began here, did you feel these things in school? And the teenager is telling me that I couldn't feel because first I was not even sure whether I was going to pass. I was not even aware of what I wanted. My parents wanted me to do this, I wanted to do. So there was a lot revolving around my choosing of what they have not been given me. And that takes me to a very crucial point of what are some of the difficulties in choosing of careers. And looking at it, it is very hard for the young people because they're at their formative stage. A lot of things there are a lot of stories they hear, and sometimes all they know is what their father, mother, or any family member is doing, and that's what maybe their parent wants to do. So the lack of information is one of the major causes or the major problems in this area. On one hand is my parent is doing this, and that's what the parent wants me to do. And the child goes to school with this. And so it's a very huge area. And then again, Victor, going forward, I wanted to, as we begin, I wanted to highlight this, that you see, young people want to make a choice. And there are a lot of things, like in one of the books or articles I wrote, I say that career choices are frequently difficult because of the many available careers, the staggering array of jobs, and the great potential for making mistakes. So one of the myths is the teenager or the youth is afraid of making a mistake. Maybe because of the back of his or her mind, they think that my parent is not going to agree with me, this is not going to give me a job. So this prevents them from getting a very clear picture of what they want. So we really need to, like you are saying, you're highlighting the case of Limuru girls. What they are doing is very helpful to the young people of this nation and the world, because it gives them the clear picture of what they want. And the myth of I'm going to make a mistake is erased. And so going forward, I think we will have to enjoy as we continue this discussion. Back to you, Victor.